Alright, this video walkthrough is going to be covering Mission 8 of Act 3 Steel in Age of Empires 3, which is Last Stand of the
The Navy
Boneguard.
said they'd send warships to fight the Circle.
Make sure to
Where
check the
are
video
they?
description if you're
In
watching
my
this on YouTube.
experience, the American government's promises are less than reliable.
They're just late.
If,
Get to shore and set up camp.
if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check the video description. You'll find a full campaign walkthrough with lots of videos and pictures and text guides as well. Tons of information.
So this is the famous ossuary. I don't know if we can sail past the ossuary. Maybe we should land on the south side of the island.
Commandment, yes.
Alright,
Yes.
we need to be quick in this mission to set up defenses because the enemy can overpower us very quickly otherwise.
Yes.
So we're going to do a couple things.
Yes.
Start fishing
Do it.
and drop off soldiers here.
Do it.
Move our boat over there.
Hello? Yeah. Yes.
My trap, Sherry.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Can engage this Boneguard group. Use our special abilities quickly. You can come up around this hill to avoid the trap, which is kind of funny because the dude still says, "Ah, you're in my trap," even though you've technically reversed the odds on him. The thing is, we don't really have time for that.
I'm going
We
now.
need to get Amelia up to this town center ASAP. So while she's on her way there, we're gonna go free some settlers down here.
Klaar.
We have been living under the shadow of the ossuary for a long time.
What can
We
I do?
will help you.
I'll do it.
Yes.
We've got to hold out until
Okay,
the American
build our
fleet
town
arrives.
center here. And we're gonna wait, and the first thing we're gonna send is a second town center.
So Havana has turned against us. Fine. You will die alongside Amelia Black.
And have Kenyenke let those settlers out. Get the rest of our soldiers
We will
up
try
there.
to hold off the Circle's forces while you build up your base.
Alright,
Ready. Gatherer.
need to send those guys harvesting food and some harvesting wood. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Things are getting a little bit hectic right now. Get our settlers up there. Down here,
Hello? Do it.
we're gonna fight
Come on. Yes.
this boat.
Yes.
We used our special abilities from the galleons to
Yes.
broadside them,
Ready. Yes.
and now we're going back to fishing. We're gonna send in 1,000
We will
food.
try to tribute resources to you as we can.
Need more settlers. Get these 2 settlers on the mine. Need him building a market. Get him on berries. More settlers. Pull these guys back.
Yes.
And although when you collect that food, I need to build a dock as well, real quick.
Recht.
That's going to be important.
Commandant. Recht. Heil.
We're actually gonna have one of our guys start building a wall. But we need to clear out some enemy soldiers that are over here first. Now we're gonna send in a fort.
Wujdal. Atsili. Eer. Atsili. Akgevmal. Eer. Atsili. Akgevmal. Eer.
Ready. Iwan.
Alright, the settler is gonna start constructing a wall from here to there.
Ashur Atsili.
Alright, we got a bunch of
Yes.
settlers that are just kind of hanging around now. Greater resourcing.
Augusta. Forster.
Send these guys to harvest wood.
Heil. Imen.
And start building our fort right here.
Yes.
Ready.
And get one more settler to help build this wall.
Richt.
Ashur. Eer.
Looks like the Havana dudes are kind of being a little stupid there.
Akgevmal.
I'm gonna go rescue another 2 settlers.
Atsili. Eer Sidi.
Ready. Gatherer.
Oh, those dudes are kept busy.
Commandement. Forster.
Alright, he's gonna harvest wood. One, two, three, four. We're getting rallied those fishing boats on the whale, so they're gonna start harvesting gold from it soon.
Richt.
Always
Forster.
harvest from whales whenever possible. It's limitless, or infinite resources is very useful.
Forster.
Ashur. Emig schauen. Akgevmal.
Alright, where did Kenyon K go? That dude's gotta be around here somewhere, whatever.
I'll do it.
Let's get Amelia to do it.
Ashur. Eer.
I'm gonna start building some musketeers.
Higher. Commandment.
Send in for Virginia Company. I'm gonna start building manors.
Ashur. Akgevmal. Asdam. Atsili. Akgevmal.
Quickly took out that cannon.
Atsili.
What can I do? Right.
Ready. Immenso. Iwan. Forster.
I'm ready. Right. I'll do it.
Command.
Alright.
Yes.
We're gonna get,
Immenso.
let's see what we can use settlers on. I think the gold. Alright, we got Virginia Company, so now we can start building some manor houses.
Richt. Ready. Imeneso. Richt. 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 Richt.
That's gonna give us a bunch more settlers to work with.
Richt.
Yes.
And increase our population cap very quickly.
Command. Recht.
Ready. Richt. Commandment. Ready. Richt. Higher. Richt.
Commander. Yes.
Building more musketeers.
Yes. Richt.
Greater resourcing.
Higher.
Alright, these guys are gonna harvest wood.
Ready.
And these guys are gonna mine gold.
Yes. Forster.
What can I do? Attack.
And got more attackers to deal with. Going straight for the cannon. Where they're mercenaries. And we're cutting up these soldiers from behind with those close combat buccaneer guys. Or barbaries, rather. Alright, this is kind of becoming a bit of a problem.
Yes, avance. Ready, lion. Commandment.
Don't sure quite get what's up with this thing. This level kind of weirds me out sometimes. Alright, sending upgrades for walls and outposts, as those are going to be what we're focusing
Where are
on
the
next.
American ships we were promised?
Yes, avance.
Upgrading our resourcing some more, and upgrade villagers,
Ready, wall. Yes.
upgrade fishing boats, and build 4 more.
Ready. Heil.
And build a couple barracks.
Richt. Richt. Yes. Ready.
And finish up this wall. Or at least extend it to that piece of those trees over there.
I'm ready. I'm going now.
Come on. Richt.
We need a couple guys out here to start building some outposts.
Richt. Richt. Richt.
Commander, lion. Yes, recht. Force. So.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I'll do it. I'm going now.
Heil. Richt. Ready. Yes. Richt.
Alright. As we're in,
More American ships have arrived.
dealt with that.
Looks like you could use some help.
Alright, so our
About time.
American ships are
Lay
here.
siege to the ossuary.
Ready.
Beaumont is
Yes.
ours.
Yes, ich will.
Get these 2 monitors here. What we're going to do with them is use their special ability on the fixed guns. And 2 shots is enough to take them out. And what we're going to do next is then move our ships right up here and stop bombarding the artilleries.
Yes, yes. Imena so. Yes.
Yes.
Alright. They take out this outpost.
Yes.
Now that's gone, you can focus on these units again. And that's gonna help stem the tide when they start attacking us.
Commandment.
Heil. Richt. Jawohl.
Alright. Build an arsenal.
Richt.
Send for advanced arsenal. And send in for some crates of food.
Heil.
And get these 2 guys
Gatherer.
here.
Ready. The wall.
Looks like our fort could use some repairs.
Yes. Richt.
Build an outpost here.
Commandament. Yes.
Start upgrading our infantry. As much as we possibly can.
Commandament. I menas. I west. Yes. Avance. Lion.
Focusing on the artillery first.
Ready.
Ready.
Ready. I west.
We're fighting these guys off pretty easily.
Avance.
I need more food though. I'm gonna send in for some
Yes.
What can I
more musketeers is one of my cards.
I'll do. I'm going now.
Ready.
Commandement.
Hände recht. Visual.
Get more guys harvesting
Yes.
fish out here.
Visual. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Ready.
Commandament.
And
He was.
we'll start firing on this factory out here.
Yes.
Ready. Yes. Commandament. I wall. Ready. Gatherer.
Alright, now we have enough to get to the next age. We're gonna get a factory wagon.
More American ships have arrived. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Alright, now we're doing pretty good.
Come ready. Commandament. Imeneso.
Ready. Yes. I wall.
I'm gonna start taking out the artillery foundries here.
Commandment. I menaso.
Ready. He was.
Commandament.
Yes, yes. Ready. He was.
Yes. Hände recht.
Commandament. Yes. Imeneso.
That's their factory gone.
Yes. He was. Imeneso.
I got a lot of artillery moving out, so now I'm gonna need to train up a whole bunch of soldiers.
Yes.
Yes.
Attack! I'll attack. Right.
Most of those are culverin, which isn't too bad. The culverin kind of suck against anything other than other artillery.
Right. I'll attack.
I guess you should be saying thanks for the experience, bro. Alright, sending in a factory and falconets, because I'm getting tired of their attacks, so... Well, it's time to start solving this problem.
Heil. Orchester.
Ready. Yes.
Commandament. Imeneso.
And build last bit of manor houses I need to max my population.
Richt.
What can I write? Yes, I'll do it. Right.
Ready. Commandament. He was. Yes.
Alright. Now they're taking out the next fixed gun. That's down.
Yes, he was.
Alright.
He may.
We're gonna get Lizzie. Where'd she go? There
What
she
can I
is.
do? I'll do it. I'm going now.
Commandment, he may so. Yes.
Onto this island.
Yes. He was.
Yes, he may so.
Ready. Yes. He was.
Ready. Yes. He was. He may so.
Yes. Right. Right. Attack! I'll attack. I'll do it.
Alright. Building my Native American trading post that I need here for the secondary objective.
Commandment.
Commandment.
Waiting for the cooldown timers on those mortar ships until the next chance I'm gonna have to take out the next fixed gun.
Yes.
Upgrade artillery. And let's see what's up with the factories.
He was.
Start producing heavy cannon. I'm gonna upgrade my fort. And now we got 2 factories producing heavy cannon. Call in 14 musketeers, 2 mortar.
Ready. Lie on. Yes.
I'm ready. I'm going now.
Let's get Lizzie Black back onto the shore.
He was. Yes. He may so. He was.
Looks like these guys are out of coin to mine here, so they're gonna start going there.
Ready. He may so. Come on.
Alright.
Yes.
Commandment. Yes. He may so. Yes.
Alright, time to get the mortar ships moving out
Ready. One.
onto their next targets.
Commandment. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He may so. He was. He may so.
Destroy the next fixed gun. I'm gonna stop bombarding some stuff inside their base here,
Commandment. Yes. He was.
if we can.
He may so.
That doesn't look like I
Yes.
can do it.
Yes. He may so. Yes.
Let's pull back this ship.
Commander. He may so.
And right now, other real critical objective I'd say is getting to the next age. I'm gonna switch to food and gold production. Now I've got some
Yes,
sufficient
yes.
cannon for defense there. Actually, I might just need both on cannon. Or gold, I mean.
Commandment.
Alright.
Aye, wait.
So looks like I got some lazy settlers here.
Commandment. Forster. Håkaster.
Heil. Forster. Hokuster.
Heil. Force Håkaster.
Alright, I'm gonna send in some crates of gold soon.
Ready. He was. Yes.
And with our final strike, or these motor ships again, we're gonna hit that last fixed gun. And it's
Yes,
gone.
commandment. Yes, Imeneso. Yes,
Well, one of these ships still contains Lizzie.
Ewol. Yes, Imenes. Ewol.
I'm just gonna drop her off on this island because
Imeneso.
she's less
Yes.
critical at this point.
Imeneso. Ready. Yes, Ewol.
Ready. Commandment. Yes.
Alright, those fixed gun out of the question.
Yes. Ready. Imeneso.
Get these boats,
Commandment. Yes.
move them around. We're gonna take out the enemy navy now. And that's well, we're still on the way to the next age there.
Ready. Ich wohl.
Alright. Now we're on our way. I'm gonna switch one of these on to food now.
Commandment?
Yes, Imeneso. Yes. Ewol. Imeneso. Yes.
Got our ships moving around the south.
Imeneso. Ewol. Yes. Ewol. Yes. Ewol.
Alright, let's do this.
Commandment. Yes.
Use our special abilities on that ship there.
Imeneso.
A couple rounds off in the arsenal and shit up there.
Commandment. Imeneso. Yes, Red. Yes. Ewol.
Alright. Yep, that satisfied the
Imeneso.
killing of the enemy navy.
Yes.
I'm gonna go here and mess up their docks now.
Imeneso.
And make sure they don't build anything else. Yep, looks like we got to our final stage. So we're gonna send in for soldiers. Get the Imperial Redcoats.
Yes.
Heil?
Get a couple of our harvesters back on this gold down here before somebody else comes picks it up. Oh, looks like we're about to max out our population.
Yes.
Commandment. Imeneso.
Yes. Imeneso.
Yes. Yes.
Ready. Yes. Ewol.
Killed a bunch of settlers right there.
Imeneso.
Yes. Imeneso. Ready.
Commandment. Yes.
Oops, didn't quite finish off that outpost yet.
Yes. Ewol. Commandment. Yes. Commandament. Jawohl. Yes. Die
Start
Männer
marching
so.
our troops with the artillery down.
Ready. Yes. Commander. Jawohl. Die Männer so. Ready. Die Männer so. Yes.
Here you can get rid of these ships.
Commandment. Yes. Commandament. Jawohl. Yes. Yes. Ready. Yes. Lion.
More American ships have arrived.
Ready. Yes.
Alright, we're putting our artillery on another control group again.
Commandament. Yes. Commandament. Avance. Lion. Jawohl. Yes.
Ready. Jawohl.
Alright, now we're breaking down the walls. Take out that outpost. Take out more of the wall. I'm gonna open up just a little bit more of the wall because I want to make a big opening.
Yes. Yes.
Commandament. Yes. Die Männer so.
I'm gonna quickly ripping apart everything in here.
Ready. Lion. Commandament. Yes.
And move our artillery up.
Yes.
Ready. Yes.
Ready. Ready.
Alright.
Yes. Jawohl. Avance.
Ready. Jawohl. Jawohl.
It's now time to start taking out these fort towers.
Ready. Yes. Lion. Yes. Yes. Commandament. Die Männer so.
We pretty much won at this point. It's just a matter of time now before we wipe everything out. Once those fortified guns are down and you're able to defend against all their artillery pieces that they end up bringing, then you're pretty good. Break through the wall here. And make another big hole.
Ready. Commandament. Yes. Die Männer so.
move those dudes in. There's pretty much nothing left.
Yes. Igual.
And take out these artillery caches.
Lion. Avance. Iwis. Avance.
I'm just queuing up orders now.
Imene så.
Ready. Lion. Iwis. Avance. Iwis.
Ready. You it.
I'm just gonna keep my artillery busy on the walls and away from the ossuary until they've destroyed everything else I want to.
Yes. Igual. Iwis. Ready. Imene så. Yes. Avance.
Alright, all those weapon caches are gone.
Yes, Iwis.
Time to focus on the ossuary itself. Goodbye, Circle. You guys are dicks.
We've done it. The ossuary has fallen. But I want to make sure Boneguard
That's the
is
end of the
dead.
game. You have completed Age of Empires 3. Now you get to sit back and watch cinematics.
What I remember most about that day are the smells. Black powder, sweat, and too much death. Or maybe all I was smelling was that damn Beaumont. Was the fountain's water worth it all? I never found out. What I did know was that the Circle had stored a lot of treasure in the ossuary over the years. Uncle Kenyon K said we shouldn't profit from the cult's blood money, but most of the gold came from those Spanish treasure ships Morgan and Lizzie sank. The way I figured it, the Circle of Ossus owed the Black family a little something.
Damn
Don't you
straight.
agree?
I most certainly do. Alright. This is a little more cinematic going on here.
So you made it. Ran rails all the way from Kansas City to the West Coast.
Yep. Falcon Company wasn't the first, but we'll still get a piece of the pie.
The papers are saying your money troubles are over.
We managed to find some new investors in Florida and Cuba.
Good. Glad to hear it. Your family must be so proud. This land belongs to you now. You and folks like you. Folks with steel in their backbone.
I'd stay and chat, old timer, but the train's coming.
You broke the circle. And in just one lifetime, too.
What did you say?
Don't miss your train.
Alright, so if you don't get what that whole little end scene means, basically the Fountain of Youth is real, or at least in the game. And that was Morgan Black, Lizzie's like great-great-grandfather. The first hero you played in the first act. And the clues that kind of give it away is his voice, for one. Two, if you remember, the cinematic at the end of the Act 1 had him drinking from a little canteen. Turns out that wasn't alcohol. I thought it was. But in fact, that was water from the Fountain of Youth that he had in his little canteen. Now, one thing that I wondered was, well, why does he look like an old man if that was a Fountain of Youth? I would say probably because he doesn't have access to the water anymore, so he's aged somewhat. Or the Fountain of Youth keeps you from dying, but you still age outwardly, maybe. Not exactly sure, but either way, that was Morgan, and I thought that was pretty cool when I figured that out. And it's kind of like a little confirmation that the legend was indeed true.